Hi, welcome to a special episode of Pixel Parsley. Today, we're going to go through my entire Atari 2600 collection. Now, I've done a lot of research. Okay, so these are the prized picks, in my opinion, the prized picks of the platform. Why I'm doing this video, one, because the games are so simple. Little kids, like 5-year-olds, can play them. They may not do well, but they can understand right away that it's mechanism-based gameplay. Okay, there's no storyline. There's nothing that's visually sucks you in to a point where you are within a simulation that distracts you to the point where you can't separate reality from fiction. Okay, that's what games are like today. These games are so simple and fun. As far as the gaming conservation, and to see the progression of gaming, what fun is. How do you distill fun to a point where the joystick looks like this and only has one button? There's two buttons on this particular one, but they're both do the same thing. So you'll see I'm going to go through my entire collection, and not in any type of order, just all of them. I recommend all of them. Atari, and I recommend getting the Atari 2600 Junior, not the original one, because they tend to fail easily. Like this one right here. Get this one. Okay? So I'm going to go through the whole collection. You'll know right away what it is and whether or not that'll interest you. So without further ado, let's get started. It's already 2 minutes in. Let's just get started. I can't see. Berserk. Turn on. So it's like a first-person shooter. Well, third person maybe. You can't touch the walls. They're electrified. Watch. He's going to kill himself. So it's point-based. Most are point-based because that's how you get the replayability out of these old games, right? It's top scores. Try and beat your friend's top score. Oh, dodge that. And there you go. So you keep going. It's one-hit kills. Aha! Okay, so you get the deal. It's called Berserk. Asteroids. Just like it sounds, you know what you're getting. So left to right, rotates left to right. Now, if you want to move, you roll in the direction you want to go and you press up. I don't recommend doing that because they set you up perfectly in the middle, which gives you enough time in each direction to do what you need to do to avoid the asteroids and shoot them before they hit you. The other option, if on a last-minute ditch effort, if you're going to get hit, you could press down, and that warps you. But you don't know where you're, and you gotta kind of, well, so I recommend just not moving and only warping when you absolutely have to. So that's Asteroids. Jawbreaker. So it's kind of like Pac-Man. It's a novel take on Pac-Man. Ooh. Ooh, oh. But you get it, right? This. Anyways. That's that game. Dig Dug. I remember this. This was one of my favorite games in the arcade. There you got to blow them up. There you go. That's what you got to do. You dig, and those blocks are meant to be boulders. So if they land on you, you die. Or you can have them land. If you time it, you can have them land on the enemies and kill them that way. You might get extra points for that. I can't remember. Let me just kill this guy. Okay, so that's that one. I don't even think I have to do any edits. Oh, classic Space Invaders. We all know this one. See, it's funny, most of the games, just from the title, there's not much in the way of imagination to know what the game's about, but because the graphics are so crude, it takes you to a place where you have to see the impending doom as things increase in speed. When they touch the ground, you die. This game got popular in Japan because of World War II, the atomic bomb that got dropped. So it was in the psyche of the Japanese when this game came out. So it's very popular in that sense, even though ultimately there's no way to win this game. It's only points. So you see the points at the top? All you could do is... Let's see. Oh. Let's see if I can beat this board. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's that. Space Invaders. Frogger. Who remembers this in the arcade? Okay. So you gotta remember the turtle shells. It's... You gotta get in those spots up there. You're a frog, but you can't swim, so I don't know what to... Ah, I died. These games are arcade games, right? They're meant to... get your quarters, right? So rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Oh, this game's great. Centipede. Oh, wait, something's wrong. Oh, there we go. Yeah. This game's fun, man. The arcade has a trackball, but I don't mind, because I was never one. I never really played the one, so this is my only real experience with this game, and it plays really well. There we go. So that's that. Highly recommend that one. That's probably my favorite game on the platform. Combat. Now this is a two-player game. This is great for two-player. It's got different games. So you're going to want to press select. So you play two-player. Huh? Is that old school or is that old school? See? So you're supposed to maneuver around these obstacles. And there's different games, right? There's plenty. There's a tank game. There's an airplane game, and it's the same thing. It's like There's some selects where you can. There. Let's see what else. See these different. Here, let's try this one. So up and down, shoot. And that's it. That's what you do there. Let's see what else. So I imagine you need the manual. Oh, jets. So they go faster. So combat, it's in the name, right? You could check that out for yourself. You probably need the manual to know what all the different settings. Now this one I kind of like. It's kind of like an adventure. It's called Mountain King. I don't know how to play it really, but for some reason I just like it. You collect these things, and this is weird. How do you? Oh, diagonal. Uh-oh. If I don't die. No. So I guess you collect. Oh, it's a time limit, and you collect points. There we go. So it's diagonal. You press up and diagonal, or diagonal up, and that's how you jump. Oh. There you go. For some reason I like it. Anyways, Mountain King. Oh, I love this game. Enduro. This is fun, man. This is nutrient-dense fun. Watch this. Yeah. Racing game. There's no way to brake. You accelerate and then you maintain the speed, and you see the. I think your car gets damaged. So you can't do this indefinitely. But what you can do is you get points. And you can go so fast. See? Like, oh, shit. I didn't time that right. I'm trying to go super fast. I'll show you. And it's just so fun. Oh, come on. Get the... Whoa. Whoa. Out. I'm doing a shit job. But this game is fun. I think it's the best racing game on the platform, which is why I have it. Ooh, Skyjinx. This is a simple game. Just dodging. So the button, as you raise off the ground, I would rather just avoid the obstacles altogether. I guess you're flying pretty low if you're going to hit a tree. But look, right, it's for kids, right? For kids, this is great, right? The basic motor skills, coordination, timing. You know, I think this made the press holding down the button. There. That's it. Anyways, this is a fun one for the kids. Skyjinx. Kaboom. Now, I don't want to put in the... This requires the... I don't know if I have it handy. Here. This requires the paddle. This is the one where it has the dial. Right? Because this is like, if you could tell from the image, you can't tell. Anyways, I have it. It's a really fun game. Get it if you can. The paddles are hard to come by, at least the working ones. This one is called, this is a 2-player game. It's called Maze Craze. So basically, see? Hold on. You're both competing to get to the end of the maze. And it's real time, 2-player, simultaneous. It's really fun. It's really fun. You're working against the clock. It's really fun. This one is a must have, especially if you have a younger child. This is great. I love playing this with my daughter. Maze Craze. Tennis. Now, tennis, whether it's a good game or not, I had this game when I had it Atari growing up. So let's just play it. You just got out. That's it. I'm not sure if the button does anything. We just got to run in the direction. But again, it's... Oh, come on. Oh. Anyways, that's tennis. It's fun. It's fun. You could play 2 players. Frogs and Flies. This is another 2-player game, simultaneous. It's kind of hard to... So, left and right, the longer you hold it up, the longer you hold left and right, the higher you jump and the farther you jump. So the button, see my tongue? Trying to get the flies. So you compete to a certain... I can't remember how many points. Let's see if I get... There we go. You compete... Oh, I'm playing against the computer. Oh. So you compete... I think it's first to 30 points. This is great. This is a great 2-player game. Frogs and Flies. Oh, come on. Anyways, it's fun. All right. I saved the best for last. Demon Attack. Watch the effects of the demons that fly in. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Really forward-thinking design. That's what drew into this game, and it doesn't hurt to be a shooter, right? And as it gets more advanced, the demons, they split up into smaller demons when you hit them. It is really challenging, but it's fun. Come on. Come on. There we go. This is one of my favorite games in the system. Just the effect. That effect is so ahead of its time. Even with the sound effects. So that's it. That's all the games I think are worth playing on the system. They're all cheap. They're all cheap. I bet the most the most you'll spend on a game worth having is under $100. I don't think you have to spend more than $100, and that's few and far between. So these are just straightforward. Just wanted to get this out there, and I encourage you to pick up an Atari 2600. The hardware holds up really well. Like I said, get the 2600 Junior, the Atari 2600 Junior, and pick up these games, because I'm telling you, I've gone through hundreds and hundreds of games through YouTube lists and all that. These are the primo games. So that's the end of the Atari 2600 top games list. Thanks for tuning in to Pixel Parsley. See you in the next video.